Good morning. Wait, I said that wrong. It's a great morning. Real fast, this is for you. Many of you asked me, well, how do I end my speech? How do I end it? I put it together. I know I know what I want to say, all these different things, but how do I end it? It has to end with a bang. You've got to end really strong. In fact, a weak ending will kill your speech. Too many times people had a great speech where there was an attention getter, it was engaging, it was dynamic, there's visuals, there's all these different things we've discussed in these last videos. And then the end of the speech, they'll say, all right, that's it. That's it. That's all I got. That's all you got. All right, so I'm done. So you're done. That's not a way to end a speech. I want to help you. I'm going to help you end the speech powerfully. This is going to be called a dynamic conclusion, okay? I want you to write that down. It's got to end dynamically. And I'm going to help you see this in 3D because I want you to get the bigger picture. Part of me had to laugh at that. Here we go. The first D, there's got to be direction. This is actually most of your speech. Most of your speech is giving us a direction. You're going somewhere. There's some place there's some direction that you're heading us, right? Now, you can do this a number of ways through your points, through your visuals, through your engaging audience, but all of it leads up into a certain direction, some sort of goal, some sort of focus, right? Because there's a direction, there's also you guessed it, a destination. There's something you're trying to arrive at. I'm gonna go this way, but the destination is a very specific thing. I want them to understand this very idea. I want them to understand this new train of thought. It could be anything, if it's a story or whatever it is, or if you're doing training. Every time you're speaking in front of people, there's a direction you're trying to push everybody so that you can get them to this final destination. What's that destination that you want them to arrive at, okay? When you do that, they've got to make a decision. They've got to make a decision. I've called this out before against even my informative speeches, that it's not about just information, it's about transformation. I'll prove it to you, because even if you were in an interview, you're not just giving them information about you, you want them to transform into saying, yes, here's the decision. We're going to give you the job, or we're going to give you the promotion, or we're going to give you the major deal, or whatever that you're working on, right? This decision is pretty crucial. The decision is crucial because now you've given this information to your audience, you've given them a direction, and you've also landed them at a destination. Now they need to make a decision. What am I going to do with the information that you've given me? Now you can ask them to challenge. You can say, hey, I challenge you to do this. You can end with a challenge. Hey, I challenge you to never give up. I challenge you to remember these things. The summary is before all that. I guess your summary would be around here, right? If you're going to kind of summarize your 3 major points or 2 major points or whatever that you had going on, you can summarize it, but I never want to hear in conclusion. In conclusion, no, you are not 5th graders. You know better. 5th graders can do that. You have to step your game up. It should never be an in conclusion. You can summarize your points. You've given them the direction. Summarize your 3 points if you have to. I never really do that, but some people will do that, and that's fine to kind of recap. But if you're going to recap your points, give us something a little bit better. If you just regurgitate exactly the same thing, it kind of feels erroneous. It's like we've already heard this before. You can say those 3 points, but say them in a new way that makes it stick better. Okay, that's fine. Now we're at the destination. Cool, this is where I wanted my audience to be. Now they've got to make a decision. What do you want us to do with this information? I challenge you. That's fine, a challenge. Or there could be a call to action. Maybe you want to have them follow up. Maybe there's some sort of life lesson that you're trying to pull out of it. Here's the deeper lesson, the deeper meaning. But however you do it, ask yourself, does this end with a bang? Is this a moment? Am I creating a moment of magic that sticks in the audience's mind? That's what we're talking about. Okay, I'll prove it to you. If I was hosting a dinner, the food is good, everything's amazing, and there's food left over, and you don't take home any of the food, was the food really that good? If I host a dinner and I make the food and I think it's pretty good, but you don't take any food home with you, was it actually that good? Come on, where my Southern people at? You've been to some cookouts. Food, if the food is really good, you'll take a plate home with you. That is the decision. Your speech has to have something that the audience takes with them and says, all right, I'm gonna mull this over. I'm gonna consider this. I'm gonna work on that. He left me with this challenge. He left me with a suggestion or this call to action. And I'm gonna take that from the speech because the speech was good, but now I'm gonna take some of it home with me. That's how you know you've really done a great job in your dynamic conclusion. Will they take it home with them? Not that it just sits there, they clap and applaud, that was nice, and they go about their merry way. But they take it home with them. And you'll know it's good if they share it with others. If they will share what you've given them from their speech. In fact, the food is good. Food, hey, you gotta try this. This is really good. Who made that? Oh, I got this at this other cookout that I was at. And they take the food and they give it to other people. That is how you know. When people watch your speech, listen to your speech, and they take those ideas and they spread it to other people, you have now done a great job in your dynamic conclusion.